What would you tell her? That woman you were 5 years ago, 10 years ago, the one who was standing at the altar in a white dress, believing in forever, the one who thought she had it all figured out, the one who had no idea what was coming. What would you say to her if you could go back? What warnings would you give? What truths would you share? What hope would you offer? Today's video is different from anything we've done before. We asked women who've been through divorce to write letters to their younger selves, letters to the woman they were before everything fell apart, letters filled with truth, wisdom, grief, and unexpected hope. These aren't tips or strategies. These are raw, honest conversations across time. Women speaking to their former selves with the clarity that only comes from surviving something you thought would destroy you. Some of these letters are heartbreaking, some are angry, some are surprisingly hopeful. All of them are deeply, painfully real. So if you're in the middle of divorce right now, read these as letters to yourself. If you're considering divorce, let these women prepare you. And if you're on the other side, maybe it's time to write your own letter. Let's listen to what these women wish they could tell their younger selves. Letter 1. Sarah, to herself at 24. Dear Sarah, I'm writing to you from 15 years in the future. You're 24 right now, trying on wedding dresses, picking out centerpieces, completely convinced you've found your person. I need to tell you something, and I need you to really hear me. You're about to marry the wrong man. I know you don't want to hear that. I know you're going to ignore this. You're already too far in. The invitations are ordered, your parents have paid deposits. Everyone's so excited. How could you possibly back out now? But Sarah, that voice in your head that whispers, something's not right, that's not cold feet. That's your intuition screaming at you. And you're going to spend the next 12 years wishing you'd listened. He's not a bad person. You'll tell yourself that 1,000 times during the divorce, and it's true, but he's wrong for you. You want different things from life. You have different values. You're trying to force a connection that isn't there because you're terrified of being alone at 24. So let me tell you what's going to happen if you marry him. You're going to spend your late 20s and entire 30s trying to make it work. You're going to shrink yourself to fit into his vision of what a wife should be. You're going to lose touch with your dreams, your friends, your sense of self. You're going to have 2 beautiful children who you'll love more than life itself. And then, at 36, exhausted and hollowed out, you're going to file for divorce anyway. All those years of trying to make it work, they won't save the marriage. They'll just delay the inevitable while costing you your youth, your confidence, and your joy. So here's what I wish you would do. Call off the wedding. Yes, it'll be embarrassing. Yes, people will judge you. Yes, it'll be painful. But it'll be a fraction of the pain you'll experience by going through with this marriage and then divorcing 12 years and 2 kids later. But I know you. You're going to marry him anyway. You're going to ignore every red flag because you're more afraid of disappointing people than you are of disappointing yourself. So let me tell you what I need you to remember when the marriage eventually crumbles. It's not your fault. You tried everything. You were a good wife. His inability to meet you emotionally isn't a reflection of your worth. The kids will be okay. Better than okay, actually. They'll learn resilience. They'll see you choose yourself. They'll grow up with 2 parents who are finally authentic instead of one miserable couple pretending. You will survive this. I know right now you think divorce would be the end of your life. It's not. It's the beginning. You'll rediscover who you are. You'll rebuild. You'll be happier at 40 than you've been since you were 23. And Sarah, you'll finally put yourself first, something you should have done at 24. I love you. I forgive you for the choices you're about to make, and I'm waiting on the other side of all this pain, stronger than you can imagine. Your future self, Sarah. Letter 2. Rachel, to herself at 32. It's me, you, from 8 years in the future. I'm sitting in our favorite coffee shop right now, The one where you're probably reading this in your mind, nursing your latte, wondering if you're crazy for suspecting he's having an affair. You're not crazy. He is. I know you've been finding weird charges on the credit card. I know his phone is suddenly password protected. I know he's working late more than ever. I know he gets defensive when you ask simple questions. I know he's making you feel paranoid, irrational, overly suspicious. Trust your gut. It's screaming the truth at you, and you're going to waste 2 more years doubting yourself before you finally find the proof. Here's what I need you to understand. You already know. Deep down, you know. You're just not ready to face it because facing it means your marriage is over. It means you were lied to. It means the future you planned is dead. So you're going to keep pretending. You're going to keep playing detective. You're going to keep hoping you're wrong. And meanwhile, he's going to keep lying, keep cheating, keep making you question your sanity. When you finally discover the truth, you're going to feel like the stupidest woman alive. How did you not see it? How did you let this go on? Why didn't you trust yourself? Rachel, listen to me. His deception is not a reflection of your intelligence. Trusting the person you married doesn't make you stupid, it makes you human. But I need you to stop waiting for proof. Your intuition is the proof. The sick feeling in your stomach is the evidence. Your body knows what your mind won't accept yet. So here's what I wish you would do. Confront him today, not with evidence, because he'll just deny it and get better at hiding. Confront him with your intuition. Tell him, I know something's going on. I need you to be honest with me right now. And when he lies, because he will, you'll know. You'll see it in his eyes. And then you get to decide, do I stay with a man who lies to my face, or do I choose my dignity? I know what you're going to choose. You're going to stay. You're going to believe his lies because believing is easier than leaving. I understand. I did the same thing. But Rachel, those 2 years you're about to spend in denial, they're going to haunt you. You're going to look back and wonder why you gave him 2 more years of your life after you already knew. When you finally leave, here's what I need you to remember. You're not stupid for trusting him. You're human for wanting to believe the best in your husband. You're not naive for staying. You're human for hoping love could fix this. You're not weak for crying every day. You're human for grieving the death of your marriage. And eventually, you're going to be grateful this happened, because it's going to free you from a man who didn't deserve you. It's going to show you your strength. It's going to lead you to a life better than anything you had with him. But it's going to hurt first, so much, more than you can imagine. I'm here though, on the other side, healed, happy, free, and I'm waiting for you. You're going to be okay, better than okay. Love, the you who survived.
Letter 3, Jennifer, to herself at 29. Dear Jennifer, you just had your second baby. You're exhausted. Your body hasn't recovered. Your marriage is struggling under the weight of 2 kids under 3. You feel invisible, touched out, overwhelmed. And your husband just told you he needs space to think about what he wants. You're terrified. You're begging him to stay. You're promising to be better, less needy, more fun. You're blaming yourself for pushing him away. You're willing to do anything to save this marriage. Jennifer, stop. Stop begging. Stop blaming yourself. Stop shrinking. Here's the truth I need you to hear. A good man doesn't abandon his wife when she's drowning in new motherhood. A good partner doesn't need space when you need support the most. A good husband doesn't make you feel like you're too much when you're asking for the bare minimum. You're not the problem. You're exhausted and overwhelmed because you're doing this alone while he checks out. And instead of stepping up, he's making you feel like your needs are the issue. This is the beginning of the end. He's gonna leave in 3 months, and you're gonna spend the next year blaming yourself, replaying every conversation, wondering what you could have done differently. Let me save you some time. Nothing. There's nothing you could have done differently. He wasn't ready to be a father. He wasn't ready for the reality of marriage. He wanted the fantasy without the work. And you cannot love someone into readiness. You cannot beg someone into staying. You cannot shrink yourself small enough to make someone want you. So here's what I need you to do right now. Stop begging. Stand up. Look him in the eyes and say, if you need space, take it, but I'm not going to beg you to be present in your own family. I deserve a partner who shows up. If you can't be that person, then we need to face that reality. Give him the space he's asking for. Don't chase, don't beg, don't negotiate. Just let him go. And Jennifer, here's what's going to happen. He's going to leave. It's going to devastate you. You're going to have to raise 2 babies alone while you grieve a marriage you thought would last forever. But you're going to discover something incredible. You're stronger than you ever knew. You're going to figure out single motherhood. You're going to build a support system. You're going to prove to yourself that you can do hard things. And in 5 years, you're going to look back and realize his leaving was the best thing that ever happened to you, because it forced you to become the woman you were always meant to be. You're going to co-parent successfully. You're going to raise confident, healthy kids. You're going to eventually find love again with someone who shows up, who sees your worth, who doesn't make you beg for basic partnership. But first, you have to stop begging this man to stay. You have to let him go. You have to trust that you're going to be okay without him. You are. I promise. I'm living proof. With so much love, your future self who's finally free. Letter 4. Linda to herself at 55. Dear Linda, you are 55 years old. You've been married for 32 years, and you're wondering if it's too late to leave. It's not. I'm you at 62, 7 years divorced, and I need you to hear me. It is never too late to choose yourself. Never too late to want more. Never too late to leave a marriage that's suffocating you. I know what you're thinking. I've already given him 32 years. What's a few more? I'm too old to start over. Who leaves at 55? What will people think? Linda, those questions kept me trapped for 3 more years. 3 years I'll never get back. 3 years of my precious, limited time on this earth spent in a marriage that made me feel invisible. You know the truth already. You've known it for a decade. This marriage is dead. You and he are roommates at best, strangers at worst. You sleep in separate rooms. You have nothing to talk about. You live parallel lives under the same roof. You're staying because you're afraid. Afraid of being alone at 55. Afraid of financial insecurity. Afraid of disappointing your adult children. Afraid of what your friends will think. Afraid that leaving after 32 years means those years were wasted. Let me tell you what actually happens when you leave. Yes, your adult children are shocked, but they adjust, and they eventually tell you you're proud of you for choosing yourself. They tell you they saw your unhappiness, even when you thought you were hiding it. Yes, finances are tighter, but you learn to live on less, and you're happier with less than you were with more in that marriage. Yes, some friends judge you, but they weren't really your friends. Your real friends show up and celebrate your courage. And yes, you're alone for the first time in your adult life. But Linda, that solitude is glorious. It's peaceful. It's yours. You're going to spend your late 50s and early 60s discovering who you are outside of being his wife. You're going to travel, you're going to take art classes, you're going to make new friends, you're going to date. Yes, date at 60 and discover that men your age do appreciate you, do find you attractive, do want companionship. You're going to be happier at 62 than you've been in 20 years, maybe longer. But here's what I need you to understand. Those 3 years I spent trapped after I already knew I wanted to leave, they haunt me. Not because they destroyed me, but because they were 3 years I could have spent free. You're 55. If you live to 85, you have 30 years left. Do you want to spend them in this marriage, or do you want to live? Stop waiting for the perfect time. There is no perfect time. Stop waiting for him to give you a reason. Your unhappiness is the reason. Stop waiting to be old enough that divorce doesn't matter. Every year of your life matters. Every single one. File the papers. Start the process. Choose yourself. I promise you, the fear is worse than the reality. The anticipation of loss is worse than the actual loss. And the freedom on the other side is worth every uncomfortable moment of transition. You deserve more than existing, Linda. You deserve to live. And you still have time. But only if you start now. I'm waiting for you on the other side. I'm happy. I'm free. I'm finally me. Come home to yourself. With love and fierce encouragement, your future self whose only regrets not doing this sooner.
Letter 5. To Maria, herself at 19. Dear Maria, you're 19 years old. You just met him at a party. He's older, confident, charming. He's paying attention to you in a way no one ever has. He's making you feel special, seen, chosen. Within 6 months, you're going to marry him. Within a year, you're going to be pregnant. And you're going to spend the next 15 years in the most damaging relationship of your life. Maria, I need you to hear this. He's love bombing you. The intensity you think is passion, it's actually a red flag. The way he wants to spend every moment together, that's not romance, that's control. The way he gets jealous when you talk to other guys, that's not protection, that's possession. You're about to marry an abuser. Not the kind you see in movies with black eyes and broken bones, though that will come later too. The kind who slowly, methodically strips away your identity until you don't recognize yourself anymore. He's going to isolate you from your friends, tell you they're bad influences, make you choose between him and them. And you're going to choose him every time because you believe that's what love requires. He's going to control your money, give you an allowance like you're a child, question every purchase, make you feel guilty for spending anything on yourself. He's going to dictate what you wear, where you go, who you see, and he'll frame it as caring about you. I just want you to be safe. I just want people to respect you. I just love you so much, I can't stand the thought of losing you. That's not love, Maria. That's control. And by the time you realize it, 15 years will have passed. You'll be 34 years old with 2 kids and no sense of who you are outside of being his wife. Your self-esteem will be shattered. Your support system will be gone. Your options will feel non-existent. But here's what I need you to know. You will leave. Eventually. At 34, you'll finally find the courage to walk away, and you'll rebuild. You'll rediscover yourself. You'll heal. But, Maria, I wish so badly you would just not marry him in the first place. I wish you would see that healthy love doesn't rush, doesn't isolate, doesn't control, doesn't make you smaller. I wish you would trust that being alone at 19 is better than being trapped at 34. I wish you would talk to your mom about the red flags instead of hiding them because you're afraid she'll make you break up with him. I wish you would love yourself enough to walk away before you're legally and financially bound to an abuser. But you won't. You're going to marry him because you're 19 and you think this intense, consuming relationship is what love is supposed to feel like. So let me tell you what I need you to remember when it all falls apart. You are not stupid for staying. Abuse is insidious. It creeps in slowly until you're boiled alive and don't even realize the water was heating up. You are not weak for enduring. Survival is strength. Every day you made it through was an act of courage. You are not damaged beyond repair. You will heal.
You will learn to trust again. You will build a beautiful life after this. And Maria, the woman you become after leaving him, is incredible. She's strong, she's wise, she's fierce, she's free. I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of us. I just wish I could spare you the 15 years of pain it takes to become her. Please be careful. Please listen to your instincts. Please don't ignore red flags. But if you do, and I know you will, please remember it's never too late to leave. Even after 15 years, even with 2 kids, even when you think you're trapped. You're not trapped. You're temporarily stuck, and eventually you'll find your way out. I'm waiting here, free, healed, whole. Come home when you're ready. With love from the woman you'll become, Maria. These letters are gutting. They're honest. They're what happens when women look back with clarity they didn't have in the moment. Some of these women would change everything if they could. Others wouldn't change a thing because the path, as painful as it was, led them to where they needed to be. But all of them wish they'd trusted themselves sooner, listened to their intuition, chosen themselves earlier, spoken their truth instead of staying silent. So here's what I want to ask you today. If you could write a letter to your younger self, what would you say? What do you wish you'd known before you got married? Before things fell apart? What wisdom would you share? Write it in the comments, even if it's just one sentence. Write what your younger self needed to hear. And if you're in the middle of your story right now, if you're the younger version of yourself that will one day write this letter, what do you need to hear from your future self? Maybe it's this: you're going to survive this. You're going to be okay. The pain you're in right now isn't permanent, and the woman you're becoming on the other side of this is worth every hard moment. Trust yourself, choose yourself, and know that your future self is already waiting, already grateful for the courage you're showing right now. In our next video, we're finally diving into rebuilding your identity after divorce. Because after everything we've talked about, the most important question remains: who are you now, and who do you want to become? Until then, be kind to your younger self. She did the best she could with what she knew. And trust your current self. She's wiser than you think. You've got this. You've always got this. And your future self is already proud of you.